Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our continuing look at Pandamony's alternation action figures. Last time I mentioned we're going to be looking at what I think is going to be my favorite toy in the lineup, and well, here he is. Today we're looking at Sham. He is the master of disguise for the Delta GK characters, for the good guys from Alternation. He's like one of my favorite animals to begin with. He's got some cool features. He's got some great accessories. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little biased going into this one. So let's talk about the box real quick, which is again the same hexagon shape, the six-sided box you've seen with all of these toys so far in this line. On one side, we've got a two-panel illustration of him, which runs down some of his features that we're going to see today, which includes a sticky lashing tongue, chameleonic color change skin, and a mini comic. And on the other side here, we get a look at his badge. So as opposed to, I think, most of the other characters we've looked at so far from this lineup, they've all been Delta GK characters, whereas this time around, he is Gamma. He is a Gamma GK character. We also see it mentions the free graphic novel episodes on alternation.toys, and we also see who else is in Wave 1 as well as who will be joining them in Wave 2. The back of the box has another fun puzzle up there, a very good bio about him, telling us that he's from a previous team of characters, the Gamma team, and the Delta team is the newer one of all the other characters we've looked at so far, like Dart, Quilroy, and Albert 7. We get a look at some of the abilities he has, which you've kind of mentioned earlier, including his alligator skin this time. And we also get to see what animals make up Sham, which is a chameleon and an alligator. And we also have a little bit about what his loadout is, but we'll take a look at that once he's out of the box. And speaking of, you might have noticed, this box is already a little bit beat up. That's because, these toys were sent to us by Pandamony Toys, and I believe that some of these were actually used in, and some of these were actually product samples I think were used at other toy fairs, other events. So, I don't mind that. Just to think, no, yours will come sealed and will not be as, rough as this one was. But yeah, everything's still in there. That's what matters. And also what matters is that Sham here comes in the same collector packaging that everybody else does. Really easy to reseal this once you get them done. So if you want to have them loose, if you want to have them in box, you can do them either way. You could even have a little bit of both. There you go. So Sham is out of the box now. And he is, yes, a very, very cool looking character. I am already enamored even more than I was before. And just to show you guys what else comes in his package, we have his instructions and his mini comic. So the instructions tell us how things work with him, which will be quite handy. He's got a lot of different things, a lot of different elements to talk about with that. And we've got the comic, and he is in fact issue 8 of 8. He is the final issue of the series here. So yeah, it looks like it's a nice full 16-page mini comic. And it looks like it's got a big twist ending in the back of it, so I'm not going to read much further into it today, but yeah, it looks really good. These comics have been a lot of fun so far. So Sham features 18 points of articulation, and he's got some really cool features, so let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So yeah, the head does not move, but he's got some other things that do move. His shoulders are ball jointed, he's got elbows that can turn, and wrists that can twist, and I think they are ball jointed as well. Yeah, they're just a little stiff out of the box. The waist does not move, but we've got some good articulation in the legs, bending knees, and good movement there in the ankles. But it's going to be hard to do this review without accidentally flicking one of his action features, so I'm just going to do this right now. So Sham has a flicking lizard tongue. Watch this. Yeah, I love that feature already. It makes his eyes kind of twist a little bit as well. And there's just a lever on the back that activates that. So that's a good looking character right there and a good action feature. And yeah, the tongue actually is a different material. It actually is kind of sticky. It's very gross feeling, but I love it. And also similar to another character we saw previously, El Rey, he's got one of these flicking gelatinous kind of tails. The texture is a little bit different. And for comparison, I'm going to bring El Rey out here so you can see, yeah, they both have like similar wiggly tails. They're having a tail duel now. Check that out. Yeah, I like the tail with El Rey, and I like it just as much with Sham. Sham has a slightly different tail design too. His is, of course, a different type of material, and it's also curled, whereas El Rey's had a sharp point at the end. So they are two different tails, in fact. So that's some good detail there. One of the things I like the most about Sham is his outfit, though. I like his little bow tie, his suspenders. He feels like he is like the smart guy of the group. That's kind of what he is. He is like the brains behind the group. He also knows some things that the other characters don't, but that's going to be revealed in the comics, I imagine. I really like his head sculpt also. It's just a really, really amusing character to me. I just really am digging this design, and I love that it's a chameleon. But what's, I think, probably one of the best abilities he's got is his temperature-sensitive paint deco, which if you heat his body, it will actually change color. So I don't know if we can actually pull that off right now without water for this review. Even without that, I really do enjoy the translucent shades on his body. Because yeah, like his feet and his arms are different colors. They're changing. In fact, I think the studio lights that I have on him have actually changed his colors a little bit already. I don't quite know how colorful he was before, but I don't remember seeing this yellow there previously, or his arms being as yellow as they are now, so that's interesting to note. But you guys should know by now that I'm a sucker for anything translucent, and Sham is totally hitting all those marks. But even in addition to that, I mean, he's got great sculpting on him. It's not just the fact that he has this really fun, nerdy IQ outfit. It's that he's got these cool lizard elements to his head. He's got the chameleon head, which is one of my favorite animals also. It's a very colorful figure, good looking sculpt. Yeah, no, this is like my number one right now, this whole wave. So Sham comes with 4 accessories, which includes a pistol with a silencer. Let's see if we can get this into his hand. Oh yeah. Actually, he's got a trigger finger. I think let's see if we can get that around his trigger finger. Yes, we can. We can get his pistol in his hand with the trigger finger. That's great. He includes this book here. It's a fake book with a secret inside. And what is that secret? Oh, how about a bundle of dynamite? Yeah, that's always handy to have. He's got a bunch of dynamite there. I like that. And we have this umbrella here with a hidden poison blade inside it. And to do that, all we gotta do is push it forward. And there's the dagger. And that should easily go in his hand as well. So Sham is probably the second smallest of these figures here. In fact, here's Albert 7 for comparison. Albert's still the smallest, but you can see Sham is just a little bit bigger than him. And you saw earlier Quilroy, who was definitely taller than him. So yeah, another cool thing about these toys, I haven't really mentioned as much, is just that there is a difference in the scales between all of them. So I can really appreciate that, I enjoy that. And it makes them all feel much more different and unique. So that's our quick look at Sham, and yes, he is absolutely now my favorite character of all these alternation characters we've looked at. He's a chameleon with a sticky tongue, a crazy whipping, lashing tail that's translucent plastic, and he's got translucent plastic all over himself. He's got accessories that I really love. I'm a sucker for a stick of dynamite. I mean, come on, that's just awesome. Everything about this figure makes him my favorite. There's nothing bad I can say about him. Even if I wasn't collecting the alternation line, I'm pretty sure I'd probably still end up buying this figure. I just like it that much. It's such a cool looking toy. And I think you guys are gonna really like him also. So if you wanna learn more about this character or order him from Alternation, go to alternation.toys and make sure to stick around because tomorrow we're gonna have the final figure review of phase 1 of these alternation toys. And we're looking at the first bad guy in this series. So that's gonna be one you're gonna wanna make sure you see. So until then, I'm Matthew from Nerd News Today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.